Ji, who does welcoming Tuesday? I can welcome. Vancha kalpatarubhescha kripa sindhubhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna dear devotees, welcome to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. Thank you all so much for joining us and giving us your most valuable association. I welcome everyone to the mid-morning session. We know who all are on the call today.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, Shri Guru and Shri Gaurang and all the assembled devotees. This is Yashamati Priya Devi Dasi from Chicago, Illinois. And Mataji, I didn't know who is today. Maybe Anita Mataji.
Yeah, maybe. Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Ashramati Mataji. Thank you so much for joining the call and giving us your most valuable association. Hare Krishna. Anyone else would like to introduce themselves?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Neetu from Bhaagvata.
Hare Krishna, Neetu Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Shri Prabhupada, thank you Neetu Mataji for joining the call regularly and giving us your most valuable association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Preeti Vilasni Mataji, Dandavas Pranam, please accept my humble obeisances. All goes to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vardhana from Atlanta Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Vardhana Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you Mataji for joining us, chanting so beautifully and giving us your most valuable association. Welcome to the conference call, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Ajay Priti Vilasini Mataji, Dandavat Pranam to you and all Vaishnava Vrinda.
Hare Krishna Vindra Gopika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for your warm association and thank you for joining the call. Hare Krishna. Is there anyone else who would like to introduce themselves?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Preeti Vilasni Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Garangati jai. This is Shivani from Ashwin, Kenya.
Hare Krishna Shivani Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for always sticking to us and being there with us. Welcome to the conference call, Mataji. Hare Krishna, I welcome everyone to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. Today is December 9th and I'll read the quote for today by Srila Prabhupada. 9th December 1968, letter to Janaki. One who feels humble and meek has the door for the kingdom of God opened for him or her. Hare Krishna. I welcome everyone to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. It is our mid-morning session and we study Sri Caitanya Bhaagvata during this session. Today's class will be given by His Grace Adi Gadadhar Prabhu and Prabhuji will be speaking from Antya khanda chapter 4 verses 231 to 241. Thank you to devotees and Prabhuji. Again, apologies for the last minute verses. You can take over the call now. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, dear Priti Vilasini Mataji, for your kindness in giving me this opportunity month after month, year after year, serving Hari Katha on Bhakti Sangha Japa group. I'm very grateful to you. Hare Krishna. So let me share the screen. Can you make me co-host, Mataji, so I can share my screen? Let us begin with our Mangalacharan prayers.
Done.
Om अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले सोऽहं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin iti namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, we are continuing our study of Shri Chaitanya Bhagvat by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahasaya. All the purports are from the Sri Gaudiya Bhashya by His Divine Grace Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada, the revered spiritual master of our founder Acharya, His Divine Grace Shri Srimad Abhay Charanarvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Bhagvat, Antya Khanda, Chapter 4, Text 231. हे नमते प्रेमानंद समुद्र तरंगे भासे न दिवस निशी आई महारंगे. In this way, I, Mother Shachi, joyfully floated, Bhase, day and night, Divasa Nishi, in the waves, Tarange, of the ocean, Samudra, of ecstatic love, Prema Ananda. In this way, Mother Shachi floated day and night in the waves of the ocean of ecstatic love, Gaura Prem, Krishna Prem. Shri Shachi Mata was very happy, floating in Premananda. कदाचित आइरजे किछु बाह्य है से विष्णु पूजा लागी जानिह निश्चय. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahasaya is telling all of us, please know for certain that whatever external consciousness Mother Shachi sometimes exhibited was only for the purpose of Vishnu Puja, was for the worship of Lord Vishnu. She had to be in external consciousness to worship Lord Vishnu, but again she would be in Premananda, day and night. Premananda Samudra Tarange, Shri Shachi Mata. But sometimes she would come to external consciousness and do her external duties like worshipping Lord Vishnu. But otherwise, she was always internally in Gaur Prema Rasa Samudra Taranga. Hare Krishna. Purport. In separation from Sri Gaura, Sri Shachimata spent her entire day absorbed in the pastimes of Lord Krishna. The transcendental activities of Sri Yashoda Maya captured the heart of Sri Shachi Devi. If Mother Shachi, I, ever exhibited external consciousness, it was only for the purpose of worshipping the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. This suffering of a devotee in separation from the beloved Lord, from Sri Krishna, although externally it appears, from a material viewpoint, it appears as suffering, but actually, factually, it is a different type of very special ecstasy. It is Premanand. It is Premanand because Prem increases in Viraha and Anand is equal to Prem. When Prem increases, the Anand also increases. Although externally it appears as crying, tears, samadhi, but actually it is a great ecstasy, and there is union within. Externally there is separation, but internally there is union. That is the great mystery of Vipralambha Seva. And of course, a devotee in times of Vipralambha takes shelter of those Ragatmika Bhaktas who demonstrate that bhav. So Shri Shachimata, being in Vatsalya bhav, is completely captured by the ecstatic pastimes of Shri Yashoda Maiya. কৃষ্ণের প্রসঙ্গে আই আছে ন বসিয়া হে নাই সময়ে শুভ বার্তা হইল গিয়া. Mother Shachi Devi was sitting fully absorbed. Krishnera prasange. She was an association of Krishna. She was completely absorbed in Krishna consciousness, and at that time, he received the auspicious news. She received the auspicious news, and she was completely absorbed in thoughts of separation from Sri Krishna, just as Mother Yashoda was absorbed in thoughts of separation from Sri Krishna. Sri Shachimata, her consciousness was same. At that time, she received the auspicious news. It should be she instead of he. Henai samay shubha varta haila giya. She received the auspicious news. What was the auspicious news? शांतिपुरे आइले न श्री गौर सुंदर चल आई झाट गिया देख सत्वर. Shri Gaur Sundar has arrived in Shantipur. Come quickly, come quickly. See him. Shantipure aile na Shri Gaura Sundara chalai jhata giya dekha satvara. Quickly, immediately come. Let's go see. Let's have darshan of Shri Gaura Sundar. वार्ता शूनि संतोषित हईले न आई ताहार अवधि आर कही बारे नाई. Hearing this news that her darling Shri Gaur Sundar had arrived in Shantipur, Mother Shachi became extremely pleased beyond description. Kahi bare nahi, cannot describe how happy Shachi Mata became. This is the purpose of Viraha. Viraha increases the ecstasy and sweetness of Milan. Separation increases the relish of union. She became Santoshita. She became very happy hearing that her Gaur Sundar had come to Shantipur, which was close by. वार्ता शुनि प्रभु रज तेक भक्त गण सबई हईला अति प्रेमानंद मन. Not just I, Shri Shachimata, but all the devotees in Navadvip, when they heard this good news that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Shantipur, their minds became filled with transcendental bliss. Krishna Darshana Lalasa. Devotees always eager to meet Krishna. All these Gaur Bhaktas were very eager to meet Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Just like Mother Yashoda, Nanda Baba, and the Brajvasis are always eager to be reunited with their darling Sri Krishna. Everyone became filled with great happiness. Ati Premanandaman. Their minds became filled with transcendental bliss, knowing that very soon we might be able to meet Sri Gaurasundar, who had come to Shantipur. Gangadasa Pandita Prabhura Priya Patra Ailai Chali Lena Sekshana Matra. Sri Gangadas Pandit, the dear associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhura Priya Patra, dear associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, recipient of love of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, immediately departed along with Mother Shachi, because Sri Gangadas Pandit was also elderly. He was actually the Vyakaran teacher of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his childhood. So Sri Gangadas Pandit, his wife, they took Shachi Mata and they immediately departed for Sri Shantipur. to the house of Sri Advaita Acharya. Shri Murari Gupta Adi Jata Bhakta Gana Sabai Aira Sange Karila Gamana. Shri Murari Gupta and the other devotees of Navadvip, they accompanied Shri Shachi Mata to go to Shantipur. Satvare Aila Shachi Ai Shantipure Varta Shunilena Prabhu Shri Gaura Sundare. Shri Shachi Mata Satvare quickly came to Shri Shantipur Dham. Satvare Aila Shachi Ai Shantipure. Very quickly, Ai, Mother Shachi, came to Shri Shantipur Dham. And Shri Gaurasundar was informed that your mother has come. Your Purvashram mother has come. Hare Krishna. When you are a Grahastha, from that ashram, your mother has come. Otherwise, for a sannyasi, the Vedas are the mother. Hare Krishna. And Shri Guru or Shri Krishna is father. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was informed that Mother Shachi has come to Shantipur. Shri Gaura Sundara Prabhu Aire Dekhiya Satvare Padila Dure Dandavata Hayya. Hare Krishna. As soon as Shri Gaura Sundar saw his mother, Shri Shachi Mata, Satvare, immediately, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu fell to the ground. Padila. Just the place from where he saw, he did not come closer and then off. No. At the first sight of his mother, wherever he was, he fell to the ground. Even though he was at a distance, Dure. When the eyes first see a worshipable, respectable personality, then and there we should offer obeisances. Not that we see from a distance and then we say, okay, let me come close. Let that person see me, then in front of him or her, I will offer obeisances. Not like that. When you see for the first time, pat, fall to the ground. The head must hit the ground. That is called respect. Padila dure dandavatahiya, like a rod. Tuck. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the ground, offering his obeisances, his respect, his love to his mother. Shri Gaura Sundara Prabhu Aire Dekhiya Satvare Padila Dure Dandavatahya. Punah Punah Pradakshina Hayya Hayya Dandavata Haya Shloka Padhiya Padhiya. Hari Bol. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went closer to his mother and repeatedly circumambulated her. Punah Punah. Again and again he circumambulated her. Punah Punah Pradakshina. Hayya Hayya. He did Pradakshina again and again, again and again. And while reciting glorificatory verses, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu offered his Dandavat again and again. Dandavat Haya Shloka Padhiya Padhiya. Reciting verses, he offered obeisances and did Pradakshana. Dakshana means right. Pradakshana means to keep the person of respect, the object of our respect, to the right, and then going around. That is the meaning of parikrama or pradakshana, keeping the person to the right. Therefore, when we do pradakshana to Shri Tulsi Maharani, pradakshana to Shri Tulsi Maharani, we keep her to our right. Sometimes devotees have the habit of making a 360-degree turn while doing pradakshana of Tulsi Maharani, and that is not to be done. Not sure where it came from, but that is not to be done. You simply go round and round Tulsi Maharani. There is no need to turn around yourself. Just keep Tulsi Maharani on your right. Because when you go 360 degree like this, turn around, you're putting your back to Tulsi Maharani. So it is wrong. That's not how you offer pradakshina to Tulsi Maharani. When you offer obeisances, your head, hands, feet should be on the ground, offering your respects to Shri Tulsi Maharani. And while doing pradakshina, you always keep Tulsi Maharani or the deity, whether it is Govardhan Shila, the temple, the deity to your right. You don't have to go around like this. Just walk around, keeping on the right side. That is the meaning of pradakshina. Puna puna pradakshina hayya hayya, dandavata hai shloka, padhya padhya. And also it is mentioned in Shri Hari Bhakti Vilas and in Shri Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu. Shri Rupa Goswami mentions that we should not offer dandavat silently. In fact, it is a seva aparad to offer dandavat silently. We should say something. We can just say Hare Krishna. We can just say, while offering dandavat pranam, while offering obeisances, we can say Ekopi Krishna Sakrita pranam. Dashashvamedha Bhritena Tulya. Dashashvamedhi Punareti Janma. Krishna Pranami Na Punarbhavaya. Or we can say Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam. Pranamo Dukkha Kshamanastam Namami Harim Param. Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Jai Hari Guru Vaishnavas. Whatever you want to say. If you're offering obeisance to Srila Prabhupada, Namam Vishnupadaya, Krishna Prashtaya, Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamini, like that. Usually the pranam mantra of the deity. If offering obeisances to Srimati Tulsi Maharani, Vrindayai, Tulasi Devyayai, Priyayai, Keshavasya cha, Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi, Satyavatyai Namo Namaha, like that. Or Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi, Satyavatyai Namo Namaha, Srimati Tulsi Maharani ki jai. So we should speak something. Some kirtan should be there. We should offer. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching us. Shloka Padya Padya. He is reciting verses glorifying his mother while circumambulating her and offering her Dandavat Pranam. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Sri Shachi Mata ki jai, Matra Bhakta Shiromani Sri Gaura Hari ki jai. So then I think you have to stop at 41, 241. You see. $241, yes. So we have covered all the verses. So we'll pause here. Sri Chaitanya Bhagvat ki jai, Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahashay ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you very much, dear devotees. Hare Krishna. Is there any question? Yes, Rupal Mataji, please go ahead. You can unmute.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Wonderful class, and your singing was so amazing. I wanted to ask, when did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met his mother after he took sannyas? And I missed the first part, so
In
he came back.
Shantipur. In Shantipur. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went from Navadvip, Yoga Pit, where he lived, to Katwa. There from Shri Keshav Bharati Maharaj, he received sannyas. And then Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to go to Vrindavan. But knowing that the devotees in Navadvip, headed by Shri Shachi Mata, Shri Murari Gupt, Shri Shrivas Thakur, and other devotees, they were practically dying in separation from Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how he just suddenly left all of them. Shri Nityananda Prabhu, being so merciful, he tricked Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and on the pretext of taking him to Vrindavan, brought Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu along the Ganga to Shri Shantipur Dham. Shri Advaita Acharya sent a message to Shri Shachi Mata that Shri Gaura Sundar has come. Quickly come so you can meet with him. And then Shachi Mata went and met Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for the first time after he had taken sannyas in Shantipur. Hare Krishna. Is that okay, Rupal Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Any other question? If not, then we can stop here. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavad Pranam, Shashna Prabhupada. Thank you for such a beautiful, engaging class. Like Rupal Mataji was telling, everything you spoke was so nice to hear, but it was very short. We thought you'll go on for some more time. Maybe I should have assigned more verses. But thank you so much again for your very valuable association, Prabhu. We love your classes.
Thank you.
And yeah, anyone has any other questions or thoughts, comments, realizations to add?
Mataji, you really need to take care of your health.
Sure, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, if there is nothing. Oh, Rupal Mataji again. Mataji, did you have something else to add?
Yeah, I wanted to add, Prabhuji, thank you for, you explained the meaning of parikrama, or what is another word we say?
Pradakshana. Pradakshana.
Pradakshana. Thank you for explaining. And when you do Danvat Pranam, then also you need to speak a sloka. You cannot do it. And one another thing, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he did not wait for his mother to see him. He just, right, he bowed down where he was. So that was wonderful. It was, that's a real respect. So yeah, I see a lot of people doing the 360 turn, and I was wondering because I never learned that in my life, and I thought maybe something is new, and I also started doing it. But thank you for, I thought maybe something I don't know, in the Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara. So I also following, and I did it, but I was not happy in my heart, So thank you, really appreciate it.
Hare Krishna. Actually, there is a lecture by His Holiness Bhakti Rasamrita Swami Maharaj, and in that lecture, Srila Bhakti Rasamrita Swami Maharaj, he explains that it is wrong to go like that because you are putting your back, albeit temporarily, but still you're. So it's not required. It's not mentioned in Shastra that you go around yourself like that. Just keep
Yeah,
the.
and
Huh?
no,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
just wanted to add also, since you said Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, it's also considered one of the offenses to circumambulate on the same spot in oneself.
Oh,
It is Ahangaropasana, that is worshipping the self. It is an offense to the deity.
Hare Krishna.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Priti Vilasini Mataji.
Because many people coming from a smarta background, they are trained since childhood to stand in the same place and continuously go round and round in front of the deity. It is considered a maha aparad because you're worshipping yourself when the deity is in front of you. So many people still do it unknowingly, and they continue to do that when they go around Tulsi also.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Priti Vilasini Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Mataji gave super excellent class. Hari Bol. Thank you for that suggestion. So we'll hear more and more.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. I just missed the first name you said. I was thinking which
Vishaka
Mataji then.
Mataji. Vishaka Mataji.
Shaka Mataji. I heard it, Prabhu. I was there online.
Thank
But
you.
wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
You are next now.
Haribol Prabhu. Mahatma Prabhu is there.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Danda Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Dandavad Pranam.
So I have one question come up in the mind. Uh, so Sasimata and Advaitacharya all are Nitya Siddhi. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
So all are Nitya Siddhi, right? So now my question is, all the Mahajanas, they are also Nitya Siddhi?
The 12 Mahajans?
Yes, bro. All the Mahajanas.
I don't know, Prabhuji. 12 Mahajans, I don't know. But yes, Lord Shiva is himself a separate tattva. He is coming from very special form of Lord Krishna. Like milk is transformed into yogurt. Like that, Lord Krishna transforms into Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva is very special personality. He is not an ordinary demigod. Lord Shiva is a special tattva. He is a very special form of Lord Krishna. Lord Brahma, I don't know. Lord Brahma also is a guna avatar of Krishna. So very great. And then I don't know, Prabhuji. all the 12 Mahajans, if they are Nitya Siddhas or not. Maybe you'll have to ask somebody else who knows. Hari Parshad Prabhu would be best. Hari Parshad Prabhu or Gaurang Darshan Prabhu, they can answer this question. Hari Hari. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much.
I just know that we have to follow them. Hare Krishna. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
And we will have some chat. Okay. Everyone is thanking you.
Hare Krishna. And I'm thanking you. Seva. Hare Krishna.
Did Mahatma Prabhu raise his hand again? Or was it the old hand raise?
Oh, but by mistake, I thought I already lowered it down.
Okay. And Rupal Mataji, did you raise again?
Yes, Mataji. So I wanted to understand the difference between Nitya Siddha and Mahajan. So I understand that both of them don't have the tattva. Is that right way to
So
understand?
Nitya Siddha, what Mahatma Prabhu was referring to, Nitya Siddha are those very special personalities who are never into illusion. Eternally, they are with Krishna in the Vaikuntha. They are residents of Vaikuntha. Sometimes, to participate in Krishna Leela, they may descend in the material world, generally with Krishna, and then they go back also with Krishna. When Lord Sri Ramachandra wound up his pastimes in Ayodhya, he took all his associates, all the Ayodhya with him to the eternal Ayodhya Dham in Vaikuntha. Similarly, Sri Krishna, Srila Jiva Goswami mentions in Gopal Champu, after killing Dantavakra in Mathura, Sri Krishna came to Vrindavan, stayed there for some time, and then took all the Brajvasis to Golok Vrindavan. So these are Nitya Siddhas who eternally belong to Vaikuntha and they live in Vaikuntha with Krishna, with Lord Vishnu, with Lord Ramachandra. And when Bhagwan comes to perform Leela in the form of avatar, he brings those Nitya Siddhas, some of them, with him to participate in the Leela. And then after the Leela is over, they go back. Krishna Swadhamopagate. When Krishna goes, he takes his devotees with him. And the other categories are the Baddha Jivas, all of us. We are conditioned souls. And some of us, we will also become Siddha, like the Nitya Siddha. Siddha means perfect living entities. Nitya means eternally. They're eternally perfect. We are Baddha Jivas, but we can also become Siddha through bhajan, through kripa, through sadhana, through bhakti. So we are called sadhana. When we become perfect, we will be called sadhana Siddha. So many great acharyas, they are sadhana siddha. They have performed sadhana for many lifetimes and then they become siddha. Like Shri Narad Muni, who is one of the 12 Mahajans. He was a demigod, Upabarhana, Gandharva. It is mentioned in the 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. And then in the 1st canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, the further story is mentioned that Upabarhana, Gandharva, he sang some non-devotional song in the assembly of Lord Brahma, and the Devatas headed by Lord Brahma felt very offended and they cursed him. What kind of low-class behavior is this? We have come together for satsang, we have come together to glorify Lord Vishnu, and you are glorifying, just like Priti Vilasini Mataji was saying, it is an offense to glorify a lesser being in front of Shri Krishna. So in an assembly where there should be Hari Kirtan, you have done, being a Gandharva, you are very expert in singing, but you have sung non-devotional songs. So we curse you that you become a Dasi Putra. You take birth in the family of Shudra. So that Upabarhana, Gandharva, he became a Dasi Putra. And that is described in the 1st canto of Srimad Bhagavatam by Shripad Narad Muni himself to Bhagavan Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasadev. That I was the son of a maid servant, a Dasi Putra. I was 5 years old when in the monsoon season, Chaturmas, some Bhakti Vedantists, some great devotees, they came and they accepted service from my mother and from me in terms of cleaning and some accommodation. And by the result of that association, that service, they one day gave me permission to honor their Uchishta, their Mahamahaprasad, which I honored. And then they left. After some time, my mother was bitten by a snake and she died, and I became orphan. But that was an opportunity for me to take complete shelter of Sri Krishna. And I kept remembering the instructions of the devotees who had stayed with us for 4 months. And I kept praying to Sri Krishna, Sri Narayan, Sri Vishnu. And in this way, I passed the rest of my life. I traveled all over the earth, but I tried to remember Lord Vishnu. And once in my meditation, I had a darshan of Lord Vishnu, and then that darshan never came back again. But Lord Vishnu spoke to me that, my dear Arbhak, my dear child, in this lifetime you will not see me again. But in the next life, you will always, you will be known as Vishnu Darshan. One who always has darshan of Vishnu, and by meeting who, everyone else can also get darshan of Lord Vishnu. And then when that boy, in due course of time, he died, in the next life, he was born as the son of Lord Brahma directly. And he was Shripad Narad Muni. His body was spiritual, pure devotee. In fact, he is the representative of all the devotees. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shrivas, Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Shrivas Thakur represents all the devotees. He is the head of all the devotees. He is Bhaktarupa Panchatattmatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakhyam. He is Bhaktakhyam. He is the representative of all the bhaktas. Shri Gadadhar Pandit is Bhakta Shakti. And Shrivas Thakur is Bhakta, Shrestha, the topmost devotee, Uttam Bhakta. He became. But we see how his life was a life of sadhana. In the previous life, he did a lot of sadhana and then came to the perfect platform of Siddhi. So that is a sadhana siddha, example of sadhana siddha. I don't know whether Shripad Narad Muni previously also he had done bhajan or not before he was Upavarana. I don't know the details, but here we can see clearly he was Gandharva, so he had some association, some devotional songs he must have sung before. Once he sang non-devotional song, he was punished, but that punishment also is kripa danda. And then he became the Dasiputra, did lot of bhajan throughout his life, and next life he became Shripad Narad Muni. So this is an example of sadhana siddha. Through sadhana, through bhakti, one becomes siddha. So these are the two types of living entities in the Tatastha Shakti. Tatastha Shakti, they are all Nitya, we are all Baddha Jivas, but the Nitya Siddhas, they, Sri Jaiva Dharma describes, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur describes that the Nitya Siddhas, they manifest from Mula Sankarshan or Lord Balaram. They manifest. And the Nitya Baddhas, Nitya Baddha is little bit of a misnomer because one doesn't have to be Baddha forever. But Nitya Baddha means that we have been Baddha from Anadi, from time immemorial. That is the meaning of Nitya. But doesn't mean in the future also we will always be Baddha. In fact, the whole bhakti process is to make us Siddha, make us liberated. So the Baddha Jivas, like all of us, we have our origin in Lord Mahavishnu. When Mahavishnu glances at Prakriti, we are impregnated. So all the Baddha Jivas, according to Sri Jaiva Dharma of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, our origin is in Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu is Satchidananda Vigraha. Mahavishnu is Swayam Bhagwan. Mahavishnu is the Supreme Lord. Mahavishnu is not a temporary form of the Lord like Virat Rup. Mahavishnu is eternal, Satchidananda Vigraha. Completely spiritual. Lord Mahavishnu. Pure. He is a avatar of Lord Krishna. Purusha avatar of Lord Krishna, Mahavishnu, Bhagwan Mahavishnu. Our origin is in Bhagwan Mahavishnu. But Mahavishnu, Bhagwan, is at the junction of the Paravyom, Vaikuntha, and the Mahatattva, the material world. So therefore, our origin is in Mahavishnu, all the Baddha Jivas. And we are placed in the material world, the whole material world, Uti, impetus for creation, is to give us a chance to become Siddha, to attain Vaikuntha. And some of us do, some of us remain. And then bhutva bhutva praliyati. Again and again, if we don't attain siddhi, then again when pralaya happens, we merge into Mahavishnu in a dormant state. Again, when there is creation, when Lord Mahavishnu exhales, there is creation again. Then again we are placed. Our stockpile of karma remains with the individual jiva. We have individual accounts, personal accounts, not group accounts, personal accounts of karma. We do our work in the material world. Some of us, by the mercy of Guru and Krishna, we attain bhakti, perfection, we go to Vaikuntha. Some remain. Again during Pralaya, again we go into Mahavishnu. Again we are placed in the material world. Again we go into Mahavishnu. So our origin is in Mahavishnu. But the Nitya Siddhas, their origin is not in Lord Mahavishnu. Their origin is in the spiritual world. They have nothing to do with the material creation and destruction. They have nothing to do with Shrishti Sthiti Pralaya of this material world. Their origin is in Mula Sankarshan, in the spiritual world, or in Golok Vrindavan from Lord Balram, or for example, the Ashtasakis or the Ashtamanjaris, their origin is directly from Srimati Radharani. Rupa Manjari directly manifests from Srimati Radharani. The Ashtasakis directly manifest from Srimati Radharani. So that is Nitya Siddhas. They are Raga Mika Bhaktas. Their origin is in the spiritual world, in Vaikuntha. Whereas our origin is from a purely spiritual entity, Bhagwan Mahavishnu. But because Bhagwan Mahavishnu resides at the tat of the spiritual world and the material creation, we jivas are called tatastha. Whereas the Nitya Siddhas are not tatastha Shakti. They are coming from the Swarup Shakti of Shri Krishna. Hari Bol. I hope this helps, Mataji. And also, yes, does it help? Rupal Mataji, are you clear now? Little bit?
Uh, Hare Krishna Prabhu, such a wonderful explanation you gave. So Tatastha, what is the Tatastha Sanskrit meaning? Tatastha means
Tata
constant.
means tata, no. Tatastha, stha means thigh, to stay, situation. And tata means the bank. So there is the material world and there is the spiritual world. Those
Tata.
jivas who are on the bank, they are situated on the bank. Stha, like
Thank you, Prabhu.
so.
And you wonderfully explained that they live in Golokdham, and I understand they know the Tattva, the Krishna Tattva. They have the knowledge of, but they themselves are not the Tattva, but they know the Tattva. Nitya Siddha, they know the Tattva. Is that right way to understand?
What is the meaning of tattva?
Understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead?
Yes, they are never in illusion. They are um, Krishna Premijan. They are pure lovers of Krishna, the Nitya Siddhas. They have attained um, love for Krishna. So yes, they know Krishna. Not only know Krishna, they love Krishna.
And Mahajan they can go into.
Mahajan, there are 12 Mahajans mentioned in the sixth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, like Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Swayambhu, Narada, Shambhu. Then there is Prahlad Maharaj, there is Kapila Dev, Kapila Muni, there is Bhishma Dev, there is Janak Maharaj, there is Bali Maharaj, there are the Chatushsana, the four Kumar brothers counted as one. So there are 12 Mahajans, and these Mahajans, they are the knowers of Dharma. They are the knowers of Tattva. They are the knowers of the spiritual truth, and therefore they can expound on the truth. They can speak, they can teach. They are the perfect devotees, acharyas, 12 Mahajans. And Mataji, for more details, I would recommend that you be in touch with Priti Vilasini Mataji, because there are many nice courses that they offer. And you should do Bhakti Shastri. That will clarify you have got so many nice questions. Genuine inquisitiveness is there. Athato Brahma Jigyasa. You have spiritual inquiries, so you should find the time and systematically do Bhakti Shastri course. In fact, Priti Vilasini Mataji is one of the teachers. So she can teach you all this very systematically in Bhagavad Gita. Okay?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you. I will talk with her, but still, sorry, I could not differentiate Mahajan and Nitya Siddha. So Nitya Siddha live in Golok Dham. They come for the Leela and they go back. And Mahajan, they both of them understand the Tattva. How do I differentiate?
Mahajans are these specific 12 persons.
Oh, specific 12. But why? There is no difference. Then why are these specific 12? Is that a good question or
No,
am
it's a
I?
good question. Mahajans are 12 authorities to teach spiritual knowledge in this material universe.
Oh, they have been given the task to spread the spiritual knowledge. Is that right way to understand?
Yes, they are identified as the
Mm.
spiritual preceptors, spiritual teachers, Mahajans.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. And
Narad Muni, Shankar Bhagwan, like that.
yeah, and Mataji is already my teacher, so she's already teaching me Bhakti Shastri. Thank you,
Very
Prabhu.
good. Very good.
So,
Very nice. Very
thank you.
happy to hear that. Okay, dear devotees, we have two more hands raised, Sudhakar Prabhu and Geeta Mataji. After that, we'll stop because I have to go somewhere, I think. Okay, yes, Sudhakar Prabhu. Geeta Mataji, you are there.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Jai
Jai
Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Shri.
Prabhu, so in connection with this question that Mataji just asked, you were talking about Mahajans. So Prahlad Maharaj was also always amongst the Nitya Siddhas, or he was sometime, he was also among the
Maharaj, the
Baddha,
Puranas,
Bhaktivan.
Puranas relate a story that Prahlad Maharaj was also uh, a person who unknowingly cleaned the temple of the Lord in his previous life. That's a story. He was waiting to meet somebody, and then they were going to have a rendezvous in the middle of the night at a place in the forest, which happened to be an ancient temple of Lord Vishnu. And Prahlad Maharaj, preparing for the rendezvous, he cleaned, he was a young man, he cleaned that place, not knowing that it's a temple. And then the person who was supposed to meet did not show up. And he was just waiting there. He got tired, then he laid down on the floor and went off to sleep. And that day happened to be Narsimha Chaturdashi. And because he had to meet, he wanted to be nice and fresh, so he had not eaten anything. And all night he fasted also. And then when he laid down, not knowing, but his head was in the direction of the deity in the temple. So Lord Narasimha, being so merciful, gave him the credit of cleaning his temple and offering a prolonged Dandavat Pranam, 8 hours Dandavat Pranam to him. So then it is said in the next life, he was born as Shri Prahlad Maharaj. But this is one of the Puranic stories like that. But of course, we understand that Prahlad Maharaj is also a Nitya Siddha. He is always with Lord Narasimhadev in the spiritual world. And he is a Mahajan also. And when these great devotees come, then some other devotees may temporarily merge for the sake of Leela, may merge into them. For example, it is said that Srila Haridas Thakur is a combined incarnation of Prahlad Maharaj and Lord Brahma, like that.
Yes.
And the son of Richik Muni also, whose name was also Brahma. So they all came together as Srila Haridas Thakur. And then Srila Haridas Thakur himself is also a Nitya Siddha devotee from Nitya Navadvip, who is always there in Gaur Leela. So that is also there, that these Nitya Siddhas are there, and when they come, some other jivas also may come together in their body to perform Leela. So, like that. Hare Krishna.
Okay, can I ask one more question, Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhu, this spiritual world is known as a Bhava Jagat, right? Bhava world. So it will always be different. I mean, my Bhava Jagat will be different than yours, right? So how one can enter into, um, like if there is a Kanta Bhav or Gopi Bhav, Madhurya Bhav, so how I can enter into someone else's Bhav? Is that Guru Krupa by mercy of Guru, or how does that work, Prabhu?
Hare Krishna. So, the spiritual world is Chinmay Jagat. I have never heard this terminology that the spiritual world is Bhav Jagat. So I don't know what the reference is. I have never come across that terminology. But the spiritual world is Chinmay Jagat, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. So it is the Chinmay Jagat, it is a spiritual world, it is Satchidananda, and the bhav, whether it is Madhurya bhav, Vatsalya bhav, Sakhya bhav, these bhavs are already there. And for us sadhakas, when we become expert in practicing Vaidhi Bhakti, then by the krupa of Guru and the pure devotees, we may develop special attraction for one of the Ragatmika Bhaktas, Nitya Siddha Bhaktas. And when we meditate upon them, we read about them, hear about them, think about them, and we practice our bhajan following their mood. How they serve Radha Krishna, we try to serve Radha Krishna that way. Then our Raganuga Bhakti starts. And then as we make advancement on the path of Raganuga Bhakti, then our Sthai Bhav will be revealed to us in due course of time. And a devotee never speaks about the Sthai Bhav because these things are very confidential. It is to be kept in the heart. And then you keep nourishing that bhav, carefully keep practicing, keep associating with the pure devotees, keep chanting Hare Krishna, and then keep doing Smaranam. And then slowly that Sthai Bhav will become fixed, very, very prominent in our consciousness. And then when death comes, death will serve as a stepping stone into Nitya Leela. Hari Bol. Like Dhruv Maharaj stepped on the head of death and went to Vaikuntha. So death is a welcome stepping stone to enter into Nitya Leela. I hope this helps, Gita Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. Rasikananda Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Pranam. Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I have a question that I've heard that in only our sampradaya, we, the sadhakas in the Nitya Leela, we eternally have two swarupas, one in Goluk and one in in Navdvip, in Gaur Leela. So, Prabhuji, is it like we, both the swarupas are there parallelly, or as per the mood of the sadhaka, will have only one swarupa?
In Sri Jaiva Dharma, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentions this. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, those who worship only Krishna, they will, and they attain Siddhi in their bhakti, in their bhajan, they will attain a swarup in Krishna Leela. Those who worship only Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, they will attain a swarup in Gaur Leela, in Nitya Navadvip. There is Golok Vrindavan, there is one realm called as Nitya Navadvip. Like there is Dwarka, Mathura, there is Nitya Navadvip also there. You can see it in the Goloka chart, it's there. So they will attend Nitya Navadvip if you worship only Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. But the bhajan pranali that has been given to us by Srila Prabhupada, we worship Gaur Nitaya and we worship Radha Krishna. So those who diligently worship Gaur Nitaya and Radha Krishna, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes in Jaiva Dharma that they will get two eternal swarups. One will be a Gaur Leela Swarup and one will be a Krishna Leela Swarup. For example, it is described in Nitya Navadvip, there is a personality by the name Rupa Goswami. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came on earth planet, Rupa Goswami was not in Navadvip. Rupa Goswami met in Ramkeli and then in Varanasi and then in Jagannath Puri. But in the Nitya Navadvip Leela, in the Ashtakalya Leela of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Sri Rupa Goswami is a Parshad, is a Gaura Parshad. He's associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he's not in a Babaji Vesh. Then similarly, there is Sri Nityananda Prabhu in Gaur Leela. That Nityananda Prabhu in Krishna Leela is Balaram. That Rupa Goswami in Gaur Leela, in Krishna Leela, he becomes Rupa Manjari. You see, there is Swarup Damodar Goswami. Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami in Gaur Leela. In Krishna Leela, he is at the same time Lalita Sakhi. Shri Ramananda Rai in Gaur Lila becomes Shri Vishakha Sakhi in Shri Krishna Lila. You see how these devotees have two swarups. They have a Gaur Lila swarup and they have a Krishna Lila swarup. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says devotees also get similar swarup. Srila Narottam Das Thakur is Srila Narottam Das Thakur in Gaur Lila. In Krishna Lila, he is Champak Manjari. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj is Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj in Gaur Lila. In Krishna Lila, he is Kasturi Manjari, one of the Ashtamanjaris. So similarly, we Gaudiya Vaishnava sadhaks also, if we diligently worship Shri Gaur Nitai, Shri Radha Krishna, then we will get two swarups, where we will be eternally in Nitya Navadvip, enjoying the pastimes of Shri Gaur Nitai, and at the same time we will be in Golok Vrindavan, participating in the Nitya Leela of Shri Shri Radha Shyam Sundar, like that. This is Jayavad. It will depend on the
Prabhuji,
bhajan.
can I ask?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Jai. Prabhuji, like we hear that we are Nitya Baddha Jivas, so we are eternally conditioned souls. So, Prabhuji, the Swarupa of the Jiva, does it so basically it's not fixed right in the Goloka as per the mood of our parampara or as per the mood of our gurujans. So we develop the Swarup there, or is it like we have a fixed Swarup in Goloka, Prabhuji? Because if we are Nitya Baddha Jivas, so then how can we have a fixed Swarup there, Prabhuji?
Our Swarup, when we are ready to enter Golok Vrindavan, our Swarup is given by Shri Krishna to us. And that Swarup will be according to how we do bhajan, according to the Grantha, the Mantra, the Santa, the Pantha that we follow. If we follow Gaudiya Vaishnavism Pantha, and our Santa is Srila Prabhupada, our Grantha is Srimad Bhagavatam, our mantra is Hare Krishna Mahamantra and Gopal Mantra and Kam Gayatri Mantra, then when we are ready to enter the spiritual world, we have become purified, we have practiced Raganuga Bhakti, we have advanced on the path of Ragmarg, then Shri Krishna will give us Swarup. Krishna will give us our Swarup. We'll attain the Swarup. Depend on the Santa, Manta, Grantha, Pantha that we follow.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, dear devotees, it is almost time. I thought today we finished early. Hare Krishna. But all these questions now, which are very shastric and very technical, unfortunately I'm not very well read. I just struggle to chant my 16 rounds, and I'm not even able to sit down and read. Most of my spiritual knowledge is acquired by hearing. So I think the best person to answer these very nice shastric questions, Rasikananda Prabhu and Rupal Mataji, you should ask devotees who are very sincere and who are very well read in the Shastra, like Priti Vilasini Mataji, Hari Parshad Prabhu, Gaurang Darshan Prabhu, like that. They can answer the questions very nicely. How Priti Vilasini Mataji said exactly what term she used. It is Ahankar Upasana, something what term she used.
Prabhu, maybe just some random answer, but nobody can stand in front of your expertise, Prabhu, in Shastra as well as in Sadhana. So we have so much reverence for you, and I'm a nobody here. Thank you so much for gracing our call like this regularly, Prabhu. We learn so much from all your classes.
Hare Krishna.
And we are we are on zero match. There's nothing to even call out our names like this. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, dear devotees. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंतकोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय हिज ग्रेस आदि गदाधर प्रभु जी की जय all glories to all the assembled devotees. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you again, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.